Let's talk about why you shouldn't lie about racism. So, hi, if you don't know me, I am Ribbon. I am from a mixed race family. You can go find photos of my family on the way back. I am the only white one in that, on that half of the family. Biologically related too. I just didn't get any melanin. I only bring this up because I want to explain where my background and how I learned about real racism and the harms of people like you being so privileged that you're trying to falsely accuse somebody of racism so that you can get out of trouble. Because the video this comes from is where I show direct clips of this guy being a total piece of shit. And his followers are now trying to play the race card to defend him. Now, I want to be clear, he has not said this at all. I want to be clear, he's not the one that's claiming blackface. As a black man, I would assume he would know the seriousness of this, but it's his fans, and I've noticed every single one I go to is a white person. So in the end of the video, I cosplay as him, but I don't do blackface. I put on a fake beard. I'm making fun of his facial hair. I'm gonna show you the video. I even talk about how it's facial hair, and it's literally right here. I'm making facial hair. I groom it out to be like his mustache and everything. Which, guess what? Tens and thousands of cosplayers on this app do that. Literally, go cosplay fake beard. Hold on, let me show it for you, because you seem to be a little slow. You can literally just search it up and you'll find plenty of video, thousands. There's other recommended and everything. There was even a Baby No Money lookalike contest, and guess what? They all put on fake beards. But let's play the clip of me putting on the fake beard, and then we're gonna talk about how only entitled, privileged pieces of shit will falsely accuse somebody of racism because of how serious that affects real racism.
Just a little bit more. I mean, he doesn't have a full mustache, so sorry if it's not perfect. Ta-da! I'm cosplaying as somebody who lies a lot.
Even talk about his beard in it. It's literally a fake beard. It's also a face mask, not makeup, for those who are confused. I used a face mask to make a fake beard. You can see it literally, I curve it to his mustache and everything. But let's talk about the seriousness of why you shouldn't lie just to try to get out of me playing those clips of him contradicting himself on video and everything. But let's talk about the seriousness of racism, because I have watched real racism happen, and I've also watched pieces of shit, privileged trash like people like you, and anybody else who's commenting claiming it's blackface when you know it's not, because you watched the video, you know it was just a beard. But the seriousness of it is when you cry wolf like that, when actual racism happens, people don't listen because they're so used to you lying and over-exaggerating things that aren't racist and aren't blackface, that when if you ever come across somebody who's actually done blackface, they're not going to listen to you because they're going to know you're a lying piece of shit. The amount of privilege it takes for a white person to lie in the comments boldly. You watched the video and then lied about it to cover it up. There's people who are screenshotting and telling people not to watch the video so that you can see me putting on the beard part, and people are like, oh, what about the rest of the face? And they're deleting those comments or not responding or deleting their comments when people point out the fact that it's literally a fucking beard. But there is a special level of privilege it takes to discredit real racism by falsely accusing somebody who isn't racist of being racist or doing something racist just so you can get attention and get out. That get out of jail free card that you're trying to pull for him. Like I said, he's not said that. I have yet to hear Danky say that it was blackface. I'm pretty sure that man is smart enough to realize, watch the actual video and see that it's a beard. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of shit he's pulled that I've made that very clear. The video is literally showing him on video contradicting stuff, but I don't think he's that level of stupid. I don't think he is that level. I honestly do not believe that he would be that level of selfish to falsely claim racism just for attention. That's some next level selfish piece of shit things. That's why I said I don't feel like he's done that. But his followers, and I swear to God, every single one of them, I go to their profile and it's a white person. Every single one of them that has said this. You do not understand how fucking privileged you are that you falsely accuse people and take away from a serious matter just to defend somebody that you like. That is insane. That is insane. Go check yourself. Actually, get the fuck off the internet. Do everybody a favor and get off the internet, because if you can't handle somebody putting a beard on without you lying for a clout to defend somebody, that's some parasocial crap. That is next level parasocial behavior.